Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Stefania Brasesco and this is Frequency 144. So these days my guys have been talking to me and they've been saying that I need to keep talking about magic. So I am going to keep talking of other ways of magic that can appear in your life and that you can make use of. Um, these kinds of magic are ones that you can use in order to work on yourself and to reprogram your life, reprogram your mind, and to cleanse yourself from old programs and from generation, generational programs and of any kind of wound, of emotional wounds, or any kind of hurt you've been through. Okay, so there are magic works in many ways. You've got the universal magic, which is the one that we can get in touch to every day. Yes, it is the magic that happens when you find synchronicities, when you can manifest something, when you work with the universe in order to make things work for you. And there are other ways also that can you can use magic, which is the ritual magic, which it is far away from witchcraft or anything that we've been told that is evil. Yes, magic can be used in both ways. It can be used in, of course, to make evil, yes, or it can be used in order for you to help yourself to do a nice stuff and nice things for you and your life to help yourself. Okay, so I haven't studied anything about magic. This is what I've learned. This is what has come to me just by my intuition. um, since we are little, if you heard like a little witch when you're little, like talking to the trees and making potions and stuff like that, it is in your DNA. You have been a witch in some kind of life or in an incarnation, or you can have it in your generational DNA. Okay, maybe not a few years ago, maybe not 100 years ago, maybe thousands of years ago. This is the legacy that our ancestors give us. Okay, so our ancestors give us a lot of karma in which we have to work on, and a lot of emotional stuff in which we have to work on in order to liberate them and ourselves and our future generations. But they also give us a legacy of wisdom. Okay, so what I know about magic is by intuition. Some things I seen, yes, on videos. Some things I've read about them, but most of it, it's just my intuition. And since I was a child, I worked with it without knowing it was rituals. Okay, without knowing it was witchery, without knowing it was witchcraft. Okay, but of course always in a good sense. um, what you don't have to do with these rituals or witchcraft that you can do, you don't have to work on other people. Okay, because you know karma is a huge thing, and if you work on other people, it will return, and it will return like in 1,000 ways that it will hurt you. If you desire something bad, or if you work on someone, it will return to you. Okay. So uh, what these rituals are about is to, in order for you to work on yourself, to liberate yourself, to work on your fears, to work on your self-confidence, to work onto so many things that you need to go through, and that sometimes it is difficult in the simple way. So most of this that I'm saying to you, it comes to me from my higher self. So I actually sometimes don't know what I'm telling you. I see it afterwards, and I then understand, or I see what I've said. I listen to what I've said. So I like very much to work on myself with rituals, because for me they are extremely powerful. The way in which they are powerful is that rituals move your energy. Okay, they move your energy, you put your energy in it, and as we all know, when you put your energy on something, it has something in return. Okay, so when you put your energy, you send it to the universe, and it goes to the source, and then it returns for you in a way that might be changed, might be in a different kind of way, but it always returns to you. So what I hugely, or what I merely recommend you, is that you work with magic that is not harmful for anybody, not for a person, not for an animal, not for anybody, because if you send to the source anything that is bad, then it returns to you. Okay. When I talk about the source is God, or the way you might call it. Okay. It can be the universe, or the way you want to call it. So remember that we are all one. So if you harm anybody, then it returns to you, and it hurts you 10,000 times way worse. Okay. So the rituals that I've made are using, mainly I like working with the moon. You working with the moon, I know that some people say that the moon, it is uh, how did they say, they say that it is not real, they say that it is not true, they say that it is it is negative, it is taken by the negative forces or something like that. That's what I've heard. But my intuition and my guides tell me to work with the moon, and that's what I do. If you know, for example, the right of the womb, yes, the right of the womb works with moon magic. It works with the energy of the moon, and so do many of the ancient civilizations rituals. Um, but my rituals are rituals that I design myself, and which I do by following my intuition. What I do is that when I want to leave something behind, I want to change something for myself, I want to work on something that I don't want anymore in my life, I use the full moon. With the full moon, you work with things, feelings, stuff that you don't want anymore in your life. Yes. What you need to do to work with uh, the full moon is you can write on a paper whatever you want to leave behind. Yes, for example, I don't want um, uh, I don't want no. You write it usually in positive, okay? So I leave behind all my fears. I leave behind my lack of confidence. Yes, I leave behind, or I give away anything that you don't want. My lack of abundance, for example. Sorry. That is alarm clock for me to get ready to go to my job. um, so with the full moon, you write down. What I do is this: you write down on a paper whatever you don't want anymore in your life, usually in positive. Okay, try not to use I don't. No, no, write in positive, and then you light a candle. You put intention when you turn on the candle, and in that piece of paper you read it 7 to 9 times. Yes, you can read it 7 or 9 times, and you put your whole intention from the bottom of your heart of those stuff that you don't want anymore in your life. And afterwards you burn it with the candle. You can do this inside your house, or you can do it in your garden, or you can go to the woods. Yes, of course, if you do it in the woods, be so careful that you don't harm anything. Okay, do it in a safe way. Yes, you can also make a fire, a controlled fire. Don't do a fire at the woods, for please, please, for God's sake. Do it in your garden or in your patio, yes, and you can do it outside under the moon, and that would be much more powerful. When the paper is burned, you can write down everything that you don't want anymore, but mainly try to write 1 or 2 things. Yes, and then you can do it again on the next full moon. Yes, try to work on few stuff. Yes, so do that, and then you burn the paper in that fire with that intention, and then you can um, throw the ashes to the air, like, yes, to let the wind take it, or you can bury it on the ground. You can bury them, sorry, in the ground. When you bury them on the ground, also put intention, because you will be working with Mother Gaia too. Yes, so uh, the, you will work with two energies: the energy of the moon and the energy of Mother Gaia. Yes, um, so that is one way. The other way that you can do is having, for example, moon bath, which is uh, you feel, I don't know, a bath. It can be charged with that moon energy, yes, full moon energy, and you can say what you don't want anymore to the water. Yes, and then you release the water. Yes, you can do that too. For example, in a stream, in a natural stream, you can do it too. uh, and it works beautifully, because the stream takes away all that energy. um, uh, I don't know if I said it, but when the moon bath, you need to have a bath or a bucket in outside. Yes, you have to count with a bath or a bucket outside, so that it can charge with that moon energy, and you use that water. Yes, there are many people. I want to have one at home, but I don't yet. there are many people who have a bath to have moon bath, and it's awesome. I would love to, but I haven't one yet. So that is another way. Um, how do you work with the full moon? With the full, sorry, uh, with the how you work with the how you work with the crescent moon or with the new moon. um, to work with them, you need to work with things that you want in your life. Yes, your wishes, your desires. What do you want to manifest in your life and what you want to receive in your life? Yes. I usually prefer crescent moon because I think that it makes your passions and your desires grow. But some people work with new moon, yes, because it's a new thing. You can use both, or you can let your intuition guide you. With what I do with crescent moon is I write down on a paper whatever I want, and I I usually write it for, of course, in positive. Yes. For example, um, my abundance increases. I find a perfect couple for me. Yes. Um, my I find the perfect place to live. Um, uh, Troubles or journeys come to my life very easily, and stuff like that. Sorry, those barking are my are one of is one of my dogs. Yes. So you write down whatever you want, always in positive. Yes. Positive affirmations, or I am you can work with your emotions and with your personality. I am more organized. I am powerful. I am brave. I am very confident. I love myself more and more and more every day. Yes, whatever you want to work. Yes, then you again read it. You read it. Uh, 9 times or 7 times. I usually prefer 9 times because it's better. And then you burn it with the candle. Yes, you burn it with the candle, and you can do it, of course, in a fire, but be careful, as I told you, not to do it in a forest. Yes, with the candle, you can do it in the forest if it is like a tin and you burn it there, but don't make a great fire in the forest. Be careful, please. Let's take care of nature, okay? So you do that, and then again you can let the wind take the ashes, or you can bury them, or you can if you're in a forest, you can put them under a tree or whatever you want. Yes. So those are very powerful ways because they work not only uh, with the universe, with the power of the moon, with the power of nature, but also they work in your subconscious mind. Yes, when you work on yourself, for example, working with writing and fire, uh, it is a kind of very powerful psychomagic. It is called. Yes, it works in your psyche, it works in your subconscious mind. Yes, and it helps you a lot. You will see how much it can help you to leave behind whatever you don't want anymore in your life. Yes. What I've heard about for example, other kinds of moons. Yes, there are some special moons. For example, the no, the blood moon. Blood moon is it called? Yes, or moon of blood. I don't know how it is said, sorry. um, they are very powerful, but search, first of all, search them, how they are, and look for more information. But if your intuition tells you to work with them, do it, okay? um, so I think that's it. um, Remember that working with magic or perceiving the magic is not something evil. Yes, it is something that has been uh, passing through thousands and thousands of years. Yes, um, magic is everywhere. Um, So don't be afraid of it. Yes, we all are magic. We all can do magic. We all can perceive magic. Yes, and in this world and in this universe and in all universe, everything is made of magic. So don't be afraid of being in touch with it, because it is so fulfilling. You don't have to do it every day. Yes, for example, uh, these rituals, I made them when I needed them, and now it's been a long time since I don't do them, except if they are, for example, on rituals like the rite of the womb. Yes, which you have to bury a stone, and that's a kind of magic. Yes, but magic, it's very useful. And those are my cats, because they want to have their food, and as I am not paying attention to them, they are tra- they are destroying the bags where I put the cat food. I am so sorry. So um today, that was what I'm being guided to tell you. Today is a new moon. Is it a new moon today? No, it is a crescent moon today. So you can work on that, because you can work on what you want to receive in your life. Uh, um, I usually leave the rituals for very important stuff. Mainly what I do, for example, and then I am adding some more content now. What I do is meditations too. You can meditate, you can imagine the moon, and you can imagine that you give what you want, or what you don't want to that moon. Uh, um, Always stay grounded when you meditate. Yes, stay grounded. Remember that to ground yourself is to connect with Mother Earth. So to ground is to, for example, sit in nature, or to imagine that you have roots in your feet that go under the the earth, and that's how you ground yourself. Yes, ground yourself, and then do the meditation that you want. And usually ask for protection from your angels. Yes, because don't be scared about anything, but nowadays there are many tiny little things that are trying to steal our energy. So always protect yourself, and then you do the meditation that you want. And yes, I think that there are many meditations on YouTube. You can look up for them. Yes, and I usually work with a lot of content from YouTube. I love YouTube. That's what I watch the most and what I work the most with. um, so ground yourself, and you meditate, and you can send that energy to the moon. What you have to take into account, that the intention is what matters. Yes, the intention is what matters. So if you put your intention, it will work. Yes, it always works. Sooner or later, but it will work. Yes. So I think that's it for today. I don't think that I have much more to tell you. I hope you have an amazing day, afternoon, evening, night, or whatever. I hope that you have an amazing week. I am sorry for posting late, but well, we were on holidays, at home, but on holidays. So I took my time. Um, you can see my cat there. That's one of my cats. Okay. Take care of yourself. Lot of love and light for you. And thank you for being here. Bye bye.